something, Mr. Barros?
Yes,
Go on.
teacher. In the last class, uh, what do you do?
What did we
What
do?
did you do?
All right, I will send an email. Well, we will talk like few minutes here about that topic, but I will send to you, to Daniela Davila, to Daniela Valero, and Daniela Castellano, the information from the two previous classes, okay? Just in case you want to talk, you want to check what we did last class, all right?
All right, teacher.
Okay, so guys, today it's April the 13th. We are on our third session from Platform 1. We are going to talk about likes and dislikes. All right, we already say hello. I think there are some new students there, so hello to Diego. I saw you there, Diego. Hello. And today, guys, our objective is to express how you feel about some food, activities, or in general, how you feel about some things. Okay? This is the criteria we are going to evaluate. I am sorry it is in Spanish, but well, I have to show you the criteria in Spanish so that you know what we are going to evaluate today. All right? So this is our timeline for the class. First, we are going to talk about likes and dislikes. We are going to have a presentation on how to talk about likes and dislikes. Probably you know the word like and I don't like, but we will see some extra expressions we can use in English to talk about the things you like and dislike. We are going to practice with vocabulary to talk about this topic and other expressions. We're going to practice on Brightspace. Well, the good news for most of you is that we already have available Brightspace. There are some students who do not have Brightspace yet. I think the problem might be that you haven't sent the receipt. You know the receipt when you pay, there is a receipt. You haven't sent the receipt to Liliana Puerto. So guys, please, we have to do that today or tomorrow because without that information, it's not possible to make Brightspace work for you. All right. Is that instruction clear, guys? Do you understand my point? Because
No,
some of no,
no.
well, don't worry, Alejandro. Anyway, you have the Brightspace is the platform we use outside the classes and inside the classes too, right, Alejandro? We have a platform to practice when we are not in class. I mean, Wednesdays, Fridays, Mondays, you will have some activities to do on a platform, on a website.
Okay,
So
yes.
that website is available for some students. Some others don't have it yet because they haven't sent the receipt to Liliana Puerto. Okay, that's my point. I think you have it because I checked, and I think you do. Let me confirm just in case, but I'm pretty sure you have it. And yes, yes, you have it. I knew it. All right. So the problem is not. Okay, guys, and for the others, is that instruction clear? We will check later what is missing there. Who is missing there? Not what, but who. There are some students missing there on Brightspace, okay? So we need to check who are them. Then, guys, we're going to practice there on Brightspace. If in case you don't have it, well, don't worry. We're going to do an extra activity. We're going to have a writing activity based on likes and dislikes. And by the end of the class, we are going to have a discussion with your partners about some topics or some things that and your opinions about them. You like them, you don't like them. Okay, that's the things we are going to do today. So, before we move on to the topics, Alejandro and Daniela Valero, last classes, the last week we were practicing with the other part of the group about describing people, which is a very basic topic. It was like a checking on activities you have probably practiced in the past. So we were checking verb to be, possessive adjective, vocabulary to describe people, etc. And we had a reading activity, a very easy reading activity. I will send it to your emails, Alejandro and Daniela, in order to practice so that you can do it tomorrow or Thursday, next Thursday before the class, and you can do the activity and send it to my email. As for the others, as for Laura, hello Daniela Castellanos, for Laura, Hasblady, Constanza, Einer, and Enrique, Joanna, and I was pretty sure I saw Diego, but I don't see Diego anymore. And Joanna Pava, guys, and Cesar, did you do the reading? What do you think about the reading? Was it easy or difficult? Did you learn any new words about descriptions, or that was not really new for you? Who would like to say something about the reading? About the descriptions reading for the others? Edward, Laura, Hasblady, Constanza, Mr. Davila. Davila, yes, Davila Einer, Enrique, Joanna, Rodrigo, Cesar. No opinions? No new words? No questions about that reading?
I need to practice.
Really?
Yes.
Why? What was the problem?
And the description, the person.
Okay. Did you think? Okay. Did you learn new words or not really?
Yes.
For example? Or for the others, are there any new vocabularies? Any new vocabularies? Any new vocabulary?
Vocabulary.
Yeah.
Example, the screen people appearance.
Appearance.
Yes. Appearance. And the heart and the face and the different form. Let's practice the vocabulary.
Okay. All right, Constanza. And Mr. Davila, you would like to say something?
Yes, teacher, excuse me, but I have a problem. I was connected 5 minutes before. I don't listen the start of the class.
It's okay, no problem.
Perdón.
It's okay, no problem. All right. So what about Enrique, Joanna, and Cesar? Did you learn any new words from that activity, or that was really vocabulary you knew before?
Teacher, the activity is easy.
Really, right? Okay. What about Joanna? Joanna, did you do the activity? Did you send the activity to my email?
Yes, teacher.
All right. And what's your opinion? Was it easy, difficult?
It's easy.
Okay. Any new words?
Yes, miss.
Which ones? Examples of the new words?
Um, the part of face.
Okay.
And the body.
All right.
But I would like practice the others more vocabulary.
About the body parts?
Yes, miss.
But yeah, we're gonna do it, but that's gonna be in 2 weeks, Joanna. In 2 weeks, we have to check medical problems, so we will have to check body parts.
Okay.
Right? Okay. And you, Enrique, how was the experience reading that passage? Was it easy, difficult?
The identification is easy, but some
words.
Words.
Okay.
Difficult.
Some words.
Difficult.
Our difficult. Okay. All right. And I guess Diego would like to say something. Hello, Diego. Would you like to say something about the reading? Did you do the reading activity, Diego? Mr. Games? Hello?
Hello, I have a little problems with my platform today.
You mean with Teams?
Yes,
Okay. It's
I
okay. No
I,
problem.
I
All
want to
right, guys.
restart.
I'm sorry. So, guys, so as I told you before, oh my God, we are going to talk about likes and dislikes today. And well, don't worry, Alejandro and the Danielas, because we have two new Danielas, Daniela Valero and Daniela Castellano. I will send the information from the previous classes to your emails so that you can check what we did during the last week. Okay, so let's start with the topic today. The first activity, guys, we are going to do, it's to watch a video, all right? So in this video, people are talking about what they like and they don't like. So I would like you to please pay attention and take notes on these two questions, okay? So my first question is, Luciana Castañeda, oh my God. Luciana Castañeda. Who is Luciana Castañeda? I have a student called Luciana Castañeda Diaz. Who's that? Who's that? Is that maybe, I don't know. I don't know who that is. So guys, I would like you to check the video and they are going to talk about 4 topics. These people are talking about 4 different topics about likes and dislikes, okay? So what is your mission with this video? First, watch the video, pay attention to the pronunciation, to the information, but take notes of what are the 4 topics they discuss in the video. They talk about 4 different topics when talking about likes and dislikes. So take notes of the topics, number 1. And number 2, please let me know, all right? I would like you to tell me if you can get some of the answers people give to these questions about likes and dislikes. What do they say? So if it's possible, please take notes or write down the person's name and what they say about that. For example, let's suppose, because this is not true, they talk about vegetables. So I don't know, her name is Mary, and Mary says she really likes vegetables, all right? And John says he doesn't really like vegetables, okay? Is the instruction for the activity clear? Yes or no? Please let me know or raise your hand if you don't understand the instruction.
Yes, teacher, is clear.
All right. For the others, is it clear? Okay.
It's clear, teacher.
All right, all right.
Yes,
If
teacher.
there is, okay, if there is someone who doesn't understand what we have to do, it's okay. Please raise your hand. And just don't forget, guys, to take notes. Please take notes of what are the topics they mention here. What are the 4 topics they talk about? They talk about 4 different topics, all related to likes and dislikes, and try to get some of the answers. Think about the answers, like for this part, as how would you answer that question? Do you agree or disagree with that person? Okay, so let's check the video. And. Please be patient. My internet and my computer is not the best today. Let me make it bigger for you. And there we go. Just wait a sec. All right.
Do you like sport?
Sports? Yeah, a lot.
I do like sports.
Not really, no.
Yeah, I do.
I do like sport, yes.
Do you like sport?
I do like sport. I do a lot of rowing and play football. So I'm not a big sport fan, no.
I like some sports, yes.
What kind of sports do you like?
I like football and tennis and swimming.
Hiking in the mountains, going on my bicycle, and skiing in winter, obviously.
I like football, which we call soccer in America.
Football, skiing, cycling.
What's your favorite sport?
I like football.
Hiking in the mountains, actually.
I suppose football.
My favorite sport to watch is ice hockey, and I like to play squash.
My favorite sport is badminton.
My favorite sport is probably cycling.
Are you interested in video games?
Video games? Not a lot.
Not really.
No, not at all.
I was, but not anymore.
Are you interested in video games?
A bit.
Not really, no.
Yes, I really love video games.
No, I can't stand them.
What kind of video games do you like?
I like driving games. EA Sports football games and football manager games.
Yeah, I play a lot of role-playing games, and I like Football Manager as well.
Sport video games, mostly, yeah, sport video games.
I really like video games where I can play with my friends and we can compete against each other.
What's your favorite video game?
Definitely Football Manager.
Do you prefer reading books or watching films?
I prefer watching films to reading books.
Reading books.
Reading books.
Reading books, always first, and then watching the films.
Do you prefer reading books or watching films?
Reading books, actually. Yeah, I like to read them a lot.
I prefer watching films.
I like to do both.
I probably prefer reading books.
What kind of books do you like?
I'm keen on non-fiction books. All sorts, but mainly thrillers.
I like reading anything really. Quite like crime novels, adventure stories. Don't like romance at all. Very dull.
I love mystery books.
What kind of films do you like?
I like drama and action films.
I really like films with a twist in the plot.
What kind of books do you like?
I read a lot of novels, and I often read books about history as well.
I mostly like romantic books.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book, The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger.
My favourite book's actually a book called Goodnight, Mr. Tom.
That's a very difficult question. I've got lots.
Yeah, it's The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien.
Lord of the Flies, do you know that one? By William Golding.
My favorite book is Gone with the Wind.
All right, guys. So, what do you think? Is there a volunteer to tell me which are the 4 topics they mention in the questions? Please raise your hand if you have an answer. What are the 4 topics they mentioned there, guys?
How would you finish this sentence in English?
I'm sorry.
The job interview I have next week is very important to me or for me.
Oh my
If you're
God. All right. Sorry, guys. So, Einer, go on. What is the what are the topics they mentioned there? What topics do they talk about? Silly teacher.
Teacher, the people told about the soccer.
Uh-huh. Einer, can you hear me? I guess there might be a problem with your microphone. Okay, Daniela, go on. All right, Einer. Sorry, Einer.
To read and
there is a problem with your microphone or maybe the communication. Could you try changing the headphones maybe, Einer? Because I hear you, but like choppy. The connection is choppy. Like I can't hear you well. Right? Okay, Daniela. So, Daniela Valero, go on.
Okay.
What are the categories there?
Okay, the topic that they speak is about sports.
Sports.
Video games,
Okay.
books, and films.
Okay, good. So we have those 4 categories: sports, video games, books,
and films.
And films, or as we do it in American English, movies. Okay,
Movies.
Good. All right, Daniela, great. So guys, before we continue with the other question, which is what answer did you get about each topic, or which ones did you pay attention? I wonder if you have any questions about the vocabulary there. Do you have any questions or problems with the vocabulary there? Is it necessary to watch the video one more time, or it's fine? Hello? Is it fine?
Fine, teacher.
Fine, teacher. Great. So, I would like to hear from you some examples. What examples did you get from the answers in the video? For example, when they talk about sports, when they talk about the sport. So, who can give us? Well, I guess everybody can give us an example, right? For each category. For example, for sports, guys, which examples do they mention there? What are the questions? Okay, Edward.
Football.
But what do they say?
She likes play football.
She likes play football. Okay.
Or they like play football.
Okay, they like play football. All right. Okay. All right. Good. And any other, Joanna? What else are you going to say, Joanna?
And do you like sports?
Okay.
Or what your favorite sports?
Excellent. Do you like sports, or what's your favorite sport? Okay, good. Do you have an example of an answer or not really?
Yes, my favorite sport is soccer.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, so what about you, Diego? Do you have any extra examples about this first question, or anything else to say about that one, Diego?
The question is, do you like sports? And the answers in the video was, for example, football, ski in winter, cycling. Other question is your favorite sport.
Yeah, your favorite
sport. And the answer was football, and the other badminton.
Badminton. Okay, good. Okay.
This is sport.
Probably you have seen that, but it's not very common in Colombia, right? Well, but if I show you a picture, you might know what badminton is, right? It's not so common in Colombia as you see, but it's fun. It's fun to play. It looks like tennis. It looks like tennis. Exactly. It looks like tennis. All right.
I was playing in my
childhood. Yeah.
With this.
All right. Thanks. Okay. And I guess Enrique Torres has some answers too. Enrique, do you have an example? Anything that they mentioned there?
My sport favorite is soccer, tennis, and cycling.
Okay, so my favorite sport is, not my sport favorite, my favorite sport, okay? All right. And then we also have Constanza. Go on, Constanza. What answer did you get from the video? Or what questions?
What kind of sport do you like?
Okay, but the pronunciation, what kind? What kind? What kind of sports do you like?
I can sport the cycle and the running. The swim.
The what?
Swimming,
yeah. Swimming. Yeah, that's okay. All right. So that's for the first part. But Daniela also mentioned they talk about video games. Do you guys remember the questions or the answers about video games? Do you remember any of the information about video games, guys, there?
Yes, I play EA Sports.
Sorry, I playing?
EA Sports.
EA? EA. All right. I get that's like a brand, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Do you like soccer? Yes, of course.
Yes.
Right. Okay, good. And I don't know if Natalia Bonilla, hello Natalia. Do you have any other examples? Guys, what am I doing here? Sorry, guys, no, Natalia Bonilla, she's not here. Hasblady, go on. Did you get the information from the video games? Or the questions, maybe the questions? Sorry?
Few people like game video.
Like video games?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Video game. Okay.
Okay, good. Okay. And did you get any other of the questions, guys, or examples of the answers, maybe? Okay, Daniela?
What kind of video games they like?
Okay, did you get any of the answers? Daniela, did you get any of the answers? Or Diego, go on.
I don't remember.
Okay, no problem. Diego, did you get any of the answers?
Some examples of answer that I collect from the video.
For example?
Video games of drive.
Football, driving video games, okay.
Driving video games. Video games and role play games.
Okay, all right. Okay, good. And they also mentioned examples or likes and dislikes about books. Do you guys remember what is the information about books? For example, Laura Rojas, do you remember any of the questions about books?
Yes, teacher. What's your favorite book?
Okay, good. And do you remember any of the answers?
I think someone said something about Tolkien.
Yeah. Okay. Do you remember his most famous book, which is a movie too?
The Lord of the Rings.
Yes. All right. Yes, they mentioned Mr. Tolkien. Yeah. All right. And any other guys? Any other questions about the books there from the video? No? And about the movies, do you remember what people say about movies or books, guys? Any extra answers? For example, you, Alejandro, did you get any of the answers from books and movies or films?
No, teacher. I can't
really
remember.
All right. What about you, Cesar? Do you remember any of the questions they mentioned about video, movies and books?
Yes, teacher.
Which one?
Prefer to watch movie or read books?
Okay, but that's a question or an answer?
Question.
Okay, so do you prefer? Okay, and for example, Joe, I know Joanna already did, they said something. Hello, Diana, can you hear me? And who else is
Yes,
me?
teacher.
All right. For example, Daniela Castellanos, did you get any of the answers from the video about books or films? Yes, no?
No, teacher.
Not really? None of them?
No.
All right, guys. So let's check, guys, the questions here. All right. So we have the first question. Do you like sport? Do you like sport? All right. Sometimes you say, do you like sports? Right? Do you like sports, which is actually good as well. Do you like a sport or do you like sports? Okay. That's the first question here. They mentioned there. And in the answers, do you remember what most of them say in the answers?
Do you like sport?
For example?
Sports? Yeah, a lot. I do like sports.
All right. So, for example, yes, a lot. I do like sports.
Not really, no.
Right.
Yeah, I do.
Look at this one.
I do like sports.
Not really, no.
Not really. Okay. So, yes, a lot, not really. So, what about you guys? Do you like sports?
I'm not a big fan.
All right. That's a good one. I'm not a big fan. Okay, Alejandro. What about you, Enrique? Do you like sports? Or do you like sport? Mr. Torres?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
I like.
Sorry?
Yes, I like sports.
Okay. What about Hasblady? Do you like sports, Hasblady?
Yes, I like sports. Football.
You like football? All right, all right. Okay. And what about Mr. Retavisca? Do you like sports?
Yes, teacher. I like to practice football and cycling.
Cycling. All right. Okay. And you, Laura? Do you like sports? Laura Rojas? No? Not really? Okay.
I hate the sports.
Okay, all right. Okay, guys. Now, they also have here this other question, guys.
Miss,
look. Yes?
how did you say CrossFit?
CrossFit, that comes from English. CrossFit comes from English. Actually, it comes from the United States.
¿Y functional?
I guess it's functional.
Functional.
Functional exercises, but CrossFit comes from English, so it comes from the United States. The origin of CrossFit is the United States.
Okay.
Right? Okay, guys, so what kind of sports do you like? What kind of sports do you like? So, for example, Daniela Castellano, what kind of sports do you like? Daniela? Can you hear me, Daniela Castellanos?
Teacher, I have a question.
What's your question?
Pues lo que pasa es que yo estaba con otro tutor ayer porque pues el programa tuvo como una confusión ahí y a mí no me mandan los links desde el 6 que comenzaron, sino me dijeron que yo empezaba hoy. Pero el tutor Iván Rojas como que me adelantó, pero pues hoy me encuentro como un poco perdida con tu clase y con tu metodología un poquito. Ahora si me puedes como contar un poquito ahorita cuando se acabe la clase o cuando tengas un tiempito, por favor.
Of course. Yeah, no problem. We are talking about likes and dislikes. Estamos metiéndonos el tema de hablar de likes y dislikes, ¿ok, Daniela?
Ok.
Entonces estamos presentando el tema, todavía no hemos presentado el tema como tal, estamos hablando, a ver, qué conocen ustedes o cómo hablarían ustedes de lo que les gusta y no les gusta. ¿Ok? Por ejemplo, aprovechando la información del video. ¿Ok, Daniela?
Okay, teacher.
So, Daniela, what kind of sports do you like? Or, for example, Daniela Valero, what kind of sports do you like, Daniela?
Okay, I like sports like skate, cycling, volleyball, tennis. No more.
All right. So guys, here we have some other questions about the video here, okay? For example, yes. Yeah.
A mí me pasó lo mismo que la compañera. Y pues a mí sí no me dieron ninguna adelanto de nada. Me dijeron, mire los videos que están grabados. De hecho, no me gustó mucho porque se suponía que empezaba hoy la clase. Entonces, pues también para ver si me regalas al final de la clase un tiempito. No estoy perdida con el tema, pero sí para ver cómo es el manejo de tu clase y tu metodología.
Okay.
Gracias.
Okay. All right, guys. And we already mentioned here some of the sports you like here, guys. Here we have these other questions like, are you interested, guys? Remember in the question we're going to use, are you interested in video games? Are you interested in video games, right? So what is the answer to this question, guys? Do you really like video games? Are you interested in video games or not really? What about some of the students here, guys? Like, for example, Alejandro, what about you? Are you interested in video games?
Okay. Teacher, the question is about me or the video? Ah, okay.
No, about you. Are you interested in video games?
Not really.
No? Right?
No.
Okay, good. No problem. What about Diego? Diego, are you interested in video games?
Yes.
Really?
I like video games, and I have the last consoles and the last video games.
All right.
Enjoy this.
What kind of video games do you like?
Very various video games kinds.
Okay.
Different. For example, Drive. Football is not my favorite. For example.
Okay.
The fight.
Okay. Fighting video games?
Yes. And the history.
Okay. All right. That's interesting. All right. And I guess Hasblady is going to ask me something, or you want to say if you are interested in video games, Hasblady?
No, I don't like you.
You know? All right. No. Okay. And you, Angela?
In the last moment, I am interested in the video games because my daughter is fans the video games.
And what's her favorite video game? What kind of video games does she like?
She like the Henshin Impact video games, the anime. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, anime. That's the word, anime. Do you play with her?
And the video games with the history that Zelda, for example.
Okay, all right. Like Diego said, history video games, all right? Okay, all right. And we also have Joanna. So Joanna, are you interested in video games?
Teacher, Just Dance is a video games?
Just Dance?
I
guess it is. I don't really know. Do you guys know? That's the video game you play like in Nintendo Wii?
Yes, I love Just Dance.
Right? So the question is that a video game, guys?
Yes.
All right.
It's a video game. It's very, very funny.
All right. Very fun. Very fun. All right. So guys, so Joanna, you like video games based on that answer? Yes or no?
Yes, Jasmine.
Okay. So guys, why are we using this information about likes and dislikes? Because in our class today, we are going to talk about likes and dislikes. Okay. So how do we talk about likes and dislikes in English? So let me show you here, because I think some of you are confused and don't understand what we are doing in class. So here we are. Here, guys, when we talk about likes and dislikes, okay, when we talk about the things we like and we don't like, okay? We usually have the information like the one we use here, okay? So probably you are familiar with this topic because you have checked it before. And when we talk about the things we really like, okay, we can use the information like I really love, I enjoy, or as Alejandro said before, I'm a big fan of. Okay, so I really love, I enjoy, and I'm a big fan of. Okay, when we talk about the things we like, for example, if we talk about sports, I can say I really love swimming, I enjoy swimming, or I'm a big fan of swimming. All right, so this is a way, an expression we use to talk about the things we like. I am a big fan of. So probably you recognize I love and I enjoy, but this is a new one, or if it is not a new one, it's another one you can use to talk about the things you like. Okay, so this is when there is something you enjoy a lot, when you really love doing something, you use these expressions. But you can also use I like or I really like, okay? So when we talk about the things we really like, when we really enjoy, okay? And we also have here, guys, this is the information for some things that are not our favorites, but we don't hate them. It's just things we like. For example, I quite like, okay? I quite like. So I quite like reggaeton. It's not what the music I love, but I quite like it. I can listen to reggaeton in order to dance. Okay, maybe if we are in a bar, when we could be in a bar before the pandemic. Right now it's a little difficult. It's all right. It's another expression we use, and it's the one we use when something it's not the best thing, but it's not bad for us. So it's all right. It's not my favorite, but it's not the worst. For example, in my case, I have to confess, I am not a big fan of bandeja paisa, so bandeja paisa, it's all right for me. It's not my favorite food, but I can eat it. Or we can also say it's not bad, all right? For example, bandeja paisa is not bad for me. Remember, this is about likes and dislikes, so this might have an influence with opinions. This is based on our opinions, so we might have different points of view, okay? And when we definitely don't like something, we use this vocabulary, like I don't like blah, blah, blah so much. So I don't like, for example, I don't like basketball so much. Or we can say basketball isn't my thing. Basketball isn't my thing, all right? Or I hate basketball. For example, this is the teacher's opinion, all right? This is the way we use it, guys. So we use these expressions to talk about the things we really like or we like, the ones that are okay for us, even if they are not our favorites, or our favorites, sorry, and the ones that we definitely don't like at all, all right? We definitely don't like at all. Some things to take into account, guys, when we talk about activities or activities, all right? We use that activity, but we are going to use ing, okay? So, for example, we are not going to say, I really love dance. No, I really love dancing. I really love dancing. Dancing, dancing, dancing. No, I really love dance. I really love dancing. I enjoy reading. I enjoy reading. And I'm a big fan of cooking, for example. I'm a big fan of cooking. I really love dancing. I enjoy reading. I'm a big fan of cooking. Okay? And if we like something again, we can use I like watching TV at night, or I really like playing sports. So in this case, the activity, it's going to go with ing, all right? So we are not going to say things like I love dance or I like watch TV, I like watching. It has nothing to do with the present continuous. It's not an activity you are doing at the moment. It's just the way we express that in English, okay? And it's going to be similar, all right? Here, remember, we are not going to say, this is not okay to say, I love dance, I enjoy read, I'm a big fan of cook. No, we are going to use ing forms in order to talk about the things we like or don't like, okay? And the same when it is negative, guys. We say, I quite like running, listening to heavy rock. It's all right, or it's not bad for me. Cleaning is not bad. I don't like taking Transmilenio so much, all right? I don't like taking Transmilenio so much. Driving isn't my thing, and I hate waiting for people, okay? This is for activities. Now, when we talk about food, animals, things, okay? Things change a little bit. Why? Because, for instance, in this case, guys, we say, I really love, or I love dogs, okay? I really love dogs. So, how are we going to use the word or the noun we talk about? In plural, okay? If it's countable or uncountable, if it is countable, we're going to use plural. I love dogs. I really love dogs. Okay, I really love dogs. And I'm a big fan of coffee, for example. I'm a big fan of coffee. Coffee is uncountable, so we are going to say I'm a big fan of coffee. Then we're going to say, for example, here, I like soccer. No, I like the soccer. No, I like soccer. I really like hamburgers. You see, plural, because we can make a hamburger plural in this case. I really like hamburgers. I quite like hamsters. Pasta is all right. Okay, I have to confess, pasta is not my favorite food, so pasta is all right. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite. And raisins are not bad. Okay, I don't like seafood. I don't like seafood at all. I don't like seafood. Soccer isn't my thing. Soccer isn't my thing. All right. And I hate vegetables. Remember here the pronunciation, hate. And vegetables are going to go with plural. All right. Things we cannot say here, guys, like I really love the dogs. No, that's the way we say it in Spanish. I'm a big fan of the coffee. No, remember here we are not going to use the. Okay. Unless it's an unique an object like the sun. All right, that's different. If you say I really love the sun, like the big star that give us light every day, that's possible, but otherwise we are not going to use the. So we just say I really love dogs. I'm a big fan of coffee. I like soccer. I like hamburgers. Pasta is all right. Raisins are not bad. I don't like seafood, and I hate vegetables. All right. So I don't know if up to this moment, do you have any questions or things you don't understand? Are there any questions before we continue, guys? Is there something that you would like to understand better, or it's fine? Please let me know if you have any questions about these topics.
It's fine.
It's fine for everybody?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay. No questions? No? So I don't know if I forgot. Please give me a sec. Daniela Castellano, is it going better or still confusing the class, Daniela Castellanos? What do you think? Or I guess Angela was also telling me she was like sort of lost. What do you think, Angela? Is it taking form or still confusing the class? Or the class is still confusing?
I understand.
All right. Okay.
One question. Your
go on,
presentation, I don't know how to say this.
Share.
¿Subes a la página de...?
Yeah, the information. Angela, I guess I sent, but I will have to confirm, but I think for the last 2 classes, I sent an email to everybody and you were part of that email, no? I will have to confirm. Yeah, good. I think later when we talk, you said I should give you some minutes when we finish the class. We check, right? Because I am pretty sure I sent 2 emails to you with the information from the previous classes, but I need to confirm. Maybe I am wrong.
Okay, teacher.
All right, guys. So no more questions, no questions about this topic, guys? If there are no questions, here we have some activities to practice in order to practice with this topic. So the first thing we are going to do, guys, in order to practice is, here we have some vocabulary, all right? So what's the idea with the vocabulary here? To practice and, oh God. Okay, so I opened 3 different copies, great. So here we have some vocabulary, and I selected some things that sometimes are controversial. Some people love it, some people hate it. So I would like to hear from you about these activities, okay? Something important, guys, something important about topics like this one, it's the questions people usually ask us with this vocabulary or with this type of topics. So when we talk about likes and dislikes, do you remember in the video they say the most common one, all right, is do you like, all right? So for example, with the first one, guys, do you like coffee? Okay, do you like coffee? That's a very common question. In the answers, well, you will say yes, I like coffee. No, I don't like coffee at all. All right, it's up to you. Or there is another possibility, which is how do you like coffee? All right, so basically with this question, what they are saying is, what's your opinion? All right, how do you like coffee? So I really love coffee. I hate coffee. Coffee is okay for me. I quite like coffee. It's a decision. So remember the questions. Do you like coffee? So remember in the video they say like yes, all right? Yes, I do. All right, yes, I do. Or not at all. Not at all, it's a completely negative answer. Oh, not at all. All right, remember the pronunciation, not at all or not at all. If you like British English, not at all. If you like American English, not at all. Not at all. All right? And how do you like coffee? So I really love coffee. I don't like coffee. Coffee is my favorite drink, etc. Just remember here to use the vocabulary we are using, okay? And to take into account the information we are practicing with, okay? Let's start with this one, guys. I don't know if you identify what it is in the picture. Can anybody tell me what's in the picture?
Raisins.
Raisins.
Racing.
Raisins, okay? Raisins. So the word here, guys, remember we're using here is raisins. These are raisins, okay? So if I need to ask someone about his preference on this thing, what would be the question here? What can be the question, guys, to talk about these ones?
Do you like
raisins? Do you like raisins? Okay, all right. Do you like raisins? Or if we use this one, guys, how do you like raisins? Okay, so I would like to hear from you. I know that raisins divide opinions, okay, right? I know that raisins for people are divide opinions, okay? So I would like to hear from you. Please raise your hands and tell me what is your opinion about raisins. How do you like raisins? So I'm going to give here the information just in case you want to use it. So what is your opinion? How do you like raisins, guys? How do you like raisins? I usually have a debate with raisins because in my case, I love raisins. I really love raisins. They are part of my favorite desserts ever. And I cannot imagine some food without raisins, okay? For me, they are delicious. What is your opinion? I guess Alejandro would like to say something.
I like the raisins
because
in Barranquilla and the coast, make a type of rice. Yeah. Coconut rice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in that preparation, use the raisins.
All right, raisins. Okay, good,
Raisins.
good. Okay. Something important, Alejandro. Remember, we are not going to say I like the raisins. Remember? What is
Can you
the
repeat?
correct? We are not going to say I like the raisins. What is the difference? Remember, this is a Spanish. So what are we going to say, Alejandro? No, I like the raisins, but I like raisins. No the, right?
Ah, okay, okay.
Right, because that's a Spanish. Okay, I guess Daniela want to tell us her opinion about raisins. Daniela, raisins.
In my case, I hate raisin.
Okay, why is so?
Because I don't like the flavor.
All right, okay. All right, so guys, you are Team Daniela or Team Alejandro? You guys are Team Daniela or Team Alejandro? I am Team Alejandro. I really love raisins. What about you guys? What's your team? You love raisins or you hate raisins?
I'm on Team Alejandro.
All right, why, Angela?
I don't know, I like.
Yeah, I like raisins. I like raisins, or like them. All right, good. What about the others? Do you have extra opinions, guys? You are Team Daniela or Team Alejandro? You like raisins or you hate raisins?
I am Daniela.
Really? What's your problem with raisins, Enrique?
I don't like raisins.
All right, and what's the problem? Do you know what the problem with raisins is? No? Okay. Here we have, I guess, Hasblady would like to say something. Go on, Hasblady. Are you Team Daniela or Team Alejandro?
I am a big fan of raisin.
A big fan of raisins? Okay, good, good.
The desert.
Sorry?
In the desert.
In the dessert, yes. The dessert.
Milk.
It's milk? What is milk? Or could you type the word in the chat box and we check the word?
The milk rice.
Ah, milk, yeah, the rice pudding. In English is the rice pudding.
Okay.
Yeah,
Rice
of
pudding.
course. Yeah, I agree with you, totally. Rice pudding, natilla, right? Coconut rice, they need raisins. Right. And what about you, Diego? Let's finish with Diego's opinion. Diego, are you Team Daniela or Team Alejandro?
I like raisins in the, I don't know, how do you say mantecada?
I don't know, in a cake, probably a cake.
Cake?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Inside of the cake is
very
common and very nice.
All right. Yes, I agree with you. All right. I love raisins too. Okay, guys. So here we have another one, guys. Is cook. All right. Cook, to cook. Okay. So I guess most of you know what that means. Okay, to cook. So I would like to hear from you. What's your opinion about cook? Is that something you like, or definitely you don't like it at all? So
I really like you cook.
I really like, sorry, Enrique, can you please repeat? I really
love you.
I really love, you really love me, or you really love cooking?
I really love you cook.
Yeah, but no love you no. No, porque ahí me estás diciendo que me llamas a mí. No.
No.
So I really love cooking.
Correct.
Exactly. So please repeat, Enrique. I really love
cooking.
That's right. Okay, what's your favorite plate or dish to cook? Enrique, what's your favorite plate or dish to cook?
Chicken relleno. ¿Cómo sería?
Stuffed chicken. All right. Okay. Good. And what about the others? I guess has Blady and Daniela would like to say something. Daniela, how do you like cooking? Daniela Valero.
Okay. I don't know. I don't like cooking.
All right. Okay. Why? Why is so, Daniela?
Why? Because I am not good cook chef.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay. And
I prefer delivery. Okay.
okay. So it's a little bit expensive, but all right.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess Constanza was going to say something. Constanza, are you team Ricardo? Yes, Enrique. Sorry, team Enrique or team Daniela? Constanza, do you like cooking or you don't really like cooking?
No, I don't like cooking.
Why? What's the problem with cooking, Constanza?
I know, I don't like, I prefer order.
Okay. And like Daniela, you prefer to delivery. Okay. All right. Okay. What about the others? What about you, Edward? Are you team Enrique or team Daniela? You prefer cooking or you don't really like cooking, Edward?
I am Team Daniela, teacher. I
All
don't
right.
like. Yes, teacher.
What's
I
the
don't.
problem?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know how to cook.
Yes.
All right. Okay. And what about Daniela Castellanos? I think Daniela is going to ask me something.
I like cooking because I can be very creative.
Okay. And what's your best dish, Daniela Castellanos? What's the best dish you prepare when you cook?
Goulash.
Oh, really? Okay. Wow. Okay, good. And we also have Alejandro. Go on, Alejandro. Are you team Daniela or team Enrique?
Teacher, I'm Enrique's team.
Okay.
I really love cooking.
Okay, good. What's your best dish?
In Barranquilla, making a dish.
Yeah, that's great.
Called guineo verde machacado con queso y mantequilla. Cayeye. Cayeye is its name, and is banana, but when it's green.
Okay.
When it was green, and with cheese and butter. And mix it.
Mixed.
Okay. Yes. So it's the most delicious dish in the world.
Okay, and that's your best dish.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Alejandro. And I guess we have also Diana. So Diana, are you team Ricardo or team Daniela? You really love cooking or you hate cooking?
Team Daniela, teacher.
Really?
Usually in my house, my husband is cook.
Your husband cooks?
Yes.
Okay.
I only eat.
Okay. And what's the problem with cooking? Why don't you like cooking?
I don't have the time and I don't interest to learn too.
Okay. All right. But would you like to or not really? It's fine if you don't cook.
No, it's fine.
All right. Okay, good. And I guess Alejandro is going to say something else, Alejandro?
Yes. Teacher, the time has changed. Because the girls or women doesn't like cook. Okay. Don't like cook.
Don't like cooking. Remember? ING. Don't like cooking.
Okay. Don't like cooking. And the men love cooking.
Yeah. Or probably it was similar in the past, but we were forced to like it. Right? I know a lot of women in the past who didn't like cooking and they had to do it. But, you know, as you said, society and time has changed a lot. All right, fortunately. All right. And guys, we're going to go here with vegetables. Vegetables. How do you like vegetables, guys? Do you really like vegetables, or you are more sort of meat eaters? You prefer meat rather than vegetables? Are you what's your opinion about vegetables, guys? I would like to hear, for example, let's listen from Angelica. Angelica, who is a little shy, she's got good level, but she doesn't participate a lot. Go on, Angelica. How do you like vegetables, Angelica?
No. I
So,
hate vegetables.
Really? What's the problem with vegetables?
No. Because I love ice cream.
Okay, right. Okay, what about Constanza? Constanza, do you agree with Laura? Do you hate vegetables as well?
It's in my thing.
Okay. You don't really like vegetables?
No.
What's the problem with vegetables, Constanza?
And the sabors and the color.
The flavor. Oh.
The flavor, yes.
Okay, good. And Diana, what about you? Are you a vegetable hater, or you really love vegetables?
I really love vegetables.
Okay. What's your
I
favorite
usually
one?
eat zucchini, I don't know to say berenjena.
Aubergine. You can say aubergine or eggplant.
Eggplant, yes,
All right.
eggplant, the carrots.
Okay.
Spinach.
All right, yes, delicious. All right. So, okay, here we have Diana's team, it's vegetables. She loves vegetables, and Constanza and Laura's hate vegetables. So, Hasblady, let's finish with you. What's your opinion on vegetables? Hasblady, can you hear me?
I am big fan the vegetables.
A big fan of vegetables?
Lettuce.
Lettuce, okay.
Carrot. Broccoli.
Okay. Right. Okay. And what about, let's finish with Angela. So I know, let's finish with Einer. So Einer, what about you? Are you a big fan of vegetables, as has Blady and Diana, or you had vegetables like Laura and Constanza? What's your opinion about vegetables, Einer?
I teacher the vegetables I dislike or don't like very much.
Okay, what's the problem with vegetables?
I would prefer the meat.
Okay, all right.
Or the vegetables. I like the vegetables in the hamburger.
Okay, but remember, remember to say vegetables, Einer, vegetables. No vegetables, but vegetables.
The vegetables and what?
No vegetables, vegetables.
Vegetable.
That's right. Okay, in the hamburger, right? You mean lettuce, tomato, and onion.
Okay, yeah.
All right. And
all right.
You, Cesar, are you a big fan of vegetables or not really, Cesar Rodriguez?
Teacher, I don't like vegetables.
Why? What's the problem?
No. I eat basic vegetables.
Okay, for example?
Beans.
Okay.
Beans.
Well, but beans as vegetables? Well, all right. And I guess Daniela was going to say something. So Daniela, before we move on to the next activity, and Joanna, go on, Daniela Castellanos, what would you like to say? Do you like vegetables? Are you a big fan of vegetables? Or you definitely hate vegetables, Daniela?
I like vegetables, and my favorite is cucumber.
Cucumber. All right, all right.
Exactly.
All right, okay, good, good. And Joanna, what about you? Miss Paula, are you a big fan of vegetables or not really?
I like eat vegetables.
Okay, I like what? I like what? I like
Eat.
I like
I like to eat vegetable, but not prepare. But not prepare vegetable.
Okay, all right, all right. Just eating.
Yes, I don't like lettuce.
Lettuce?
Lettuce, broccoli.
All right, all right. Okay.
But the rest is okay.
What's your favorite vegetable?
Pepino.
Cucumber. Cucumber.
Cucumber.
Cucumber.
Cucumber.
That's right. All right. Okay, very good. So guys, in order to practice with this topic and before we do some extra activities here, I'm going to share with you, please give me a sec because I made a mistake here. I'm going to share with you one activity. In this activity, guys, the first thing you are going to do is, let me share with you the link. I'm going to show you first what you have to do, okay? It's a very easy activity to do, just in case. And please be patient because my computer is a little slow when I use Teams. I don't know why. So, guys, I'm going to share with you a link and you will have 10 sentences, okay? But first of all, please don't forget. Remember, I'm just showing you the activity. So please write your names here, okay? Your name. So if your name is Alejandro, so write Alejandro. If your name is Diego, write Diego. And with your last name, please, because there are some namesakes like Daniela Castellanos and Daniela Valero. So please write your last names as well, right? So Diego Gámez, Alejandro Barros, etc. And you click on start, okay? And here, guys, what's the activity? What's your mission? You will have some sentences. What's the problem? They are not in order. You are going to place the words in the right order. So, for example, what's the first word here? We have 4 words: novels, I, love, and reading. What's the first letter? The first word?
I.
So you take the letter and drag it, right? I. Next.
Love.
Love.
I love.
Reading.
Reading. And obviously we have the last one, novel. And you click on submit answers. Okay? We're gonna have 10 sentences like that. And we go with the next one. So what is the answer here, guys? What's the correct one?
I
hate. I hate.
Going to the movies.
Going to
the movie.
Okay, and click on submit answer. So, is the instruction clear for the activity?
Yes, teacher.
It's clear.
It's only 10 sentences, okay? Please don't forget to type your name and last name. Name and last name, because here we have some namesakes. Namesakes are people with the same names or the same last names. So please type your name and last name. Remember to drop or drag the words in order to create sentences, all right? I shared with you the link in the chat box. Could you please go to the chat box and confirm if the link is working? Could everybody see the link from the chat box? Yes, no? Yeah, everybody?
Yes, teacher. Yes,
all right.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do it. It's a very easy activity. It takes 2 or 3 minutes. Let's do it and then we compare the answers, okay? Okay, when you're done, please don't forget to say I'm done or I'm ready, okay?
I'm done. Teacher failing one.
Okay.
I don't, teacher.
Failing one, right?
10 of 10.
Oh, wow.
I don't, teacher.
All right, everybody, let's check who's here and ready. I'm going to check your answers then. Let's check. And guys, I went to the wrong place. Silly teacher. Let's see.
Down, teacher.
All right, great.
Done, teacher.
Great, thanks a lot. So my results, let's check here. And so here we have the answers for, I've got the answers from, well, I've just got 9 answers, 11 students. So there are some people missing. We have Daniela Valero, Mrs. Castellanos, Miss Castellanos, Mr. Games, and Miss Borrero. Sorry, guys. Miss Borrero, very good. Alejandro, Mr. Barros, and Mr. Retavisca, Mrs. Pava, Mrs. Rojas, Enrique Torres, Mr. Torres, and Diana Carolina, Diana Diaz, and Mr. Rodriguez. So what about Hasblady? Are you ready? Einer, I haven't got your answers. Constanza, I haven't got your answers. So it's missing Constanza and Einer and Hasblady. I guess Luz Angela, but Luz Angela is not here. And Laura Rojas. No, it's Rojas. Sorry, Laura. Sorry. You are. And all right. So, guys, there are just some people missing. Constanza, how is it going? Are you ready? Constanza.
Yes.
Yep. All right. And what about Einer? Can you hear me? Are you ready, Einer?
Yes, teacher. I'm ready.
Okay. Good. And Hasblade, how about you? Are you done?
So, teacher.
So? Was it difficult, or did you have a problem with the internet connection?
Confusion.
All right. All right. Okay. Okay. And I guess it's missing as well. No, I guess that's everybody. All right, guys. So let's see if we can check the answers before the break. So remember here we're going to have, okay. Yeah, so guys, is there one volunteer? Let's see, please. Let's see if we can have one person here. Someone to tell me what's the answer for this in this sentence. What's the correct order? We already checked this one, right? We say that is I hate going to the movies, right? You see, hate and ing. And what about this one, guys? One volunteer to tell me what's the answer here. Go on, Enrique. I don't like. Go on. I don't like playing soccer. Okay, playing soccer. Great. So remember playing, not playing, but playing. Great. Okay, what about number 3? Oh, this one is the one we were practicing before. So go on, Daniela Castellanos. What's the answer there?
I really hate vegetables.
Great. Excellent. All right. I really hate vegetables. Good. And what about this one? I guess Angela was going to say it. Go on, Angela. What's the answer here, Angela?
I really like coffee.
Great. All right. I really like coffee. Good. And this one for, I know this is the, go on, Diana. What's the answer here, Diana? This is easy.
I hate raisins.
That's right. I hate raisins. Great. And I guess I forgot to submit. And what about this one? We already practiced this one before the extraction. It says, I love reading novels, right? Excellent. And then we go with number 8. So what about this one? Joanna, what's the answer here?
I dislike waiting.
That's right. I dislike waiting. That's right. Good. Then we go with number 9. And what about the answer here? Edward. Edward was going to mention it before. Go on, Edward. What's the answer here?
I really like dancing.
Yeah, right. I really like dancing. Okay, you see, guys, we always use ing. And finally, Daniela Valero, what's the answer here? Mrs. Valero.
It says, I really love to listen to music.
Yeah, I really love
music. To listen.
I really love listening to music.
Okay.
All right, we always say listen to. Listen to me, listen to music, listen to the news, etc.
That was my mistake, yes.
Yeah, we always say listen to. In Spanish we don't, but in English we do, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, so guys, it's 7:33. We are going for a break. For those students who were not here before, remember we are going to have a break. It's 20 minutes. So it's 7:33. We are going to be back at 7:53. Okay? Is that information clear to everybody?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
All right. Okay. We're going to have 20 minutes break. And we're going to be back at 7:53. Okay, Daniela Valero, Daniela Castellanos, and Alejandro?
Yes,
all right.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, and for the others, please remember we're going to be back in 20 minutes. 7:53, we come back.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
All right, see you in 20 minutes.
Inició semana a confesar todos sus pecados. ¡Del mundo!